Hello everyone, welcome back to another video of circulatory system. We know that blood is the fluid connective tissue. The fluid part of the blood is known as plasma and the cellular part of the blood are known as corpuscles. The blood corpuscles can be seen clearly in the blood smear under the microscope. Let's see. Let us know about the blood corpuscles. Before that, let us know what is a corpuscle. Corpuscle is a term which refers to a minute particle or living cell that is freely floating or suspended within the body. That means the minute living cell which is floating in the blood is known as the blood corpuscle. So, the cellular elements of the blood are the blood corpuscles, which are shaped and microscopic structures, because this can be seen only under the microscope, and these form about 40 to 45% of the blood. Corpuscles are of three types. These are RBC, known as red blood corpuscles, biological term is erythrocyte. WBC, white blood corpuscles, biological term is leukocytes. Platelets, biological term is thrombocytes. Comparative study of the blood corpuscles. We'll discuss the features one after the other. First, the site of formation or origin. In case of adults, the erythrocytes are formed in the long bone marrow, but in case of embryonic stage, erythrocytes are formed from the liver and the spleen. Leukocytes are produced from the bone marrow, lymph nodes, liver and spleen. Thrombocytes are produced from the red bone marrow. These are derived from the giant megakaryocytes. What are megakaryocytes? Mega means large, karyo means nucleus, cyte means cell. So, megakaryocyte is a large bone marrow cell which is responsible for the production of blood thrombocytes. Megakaryocytes undergo endosmosis. Though mitosis occurs inside the cell, but the megakaryocyte won't divide. That's why the term is given megakaryocyte. So, the size is large. That's why called as giant. This is the site from where the thrombocytes are produced. Then site of destruction. Erythrocytes are destroyed in spleen, liver and bone marrow. Leukocytes are destroyed in the spleen, liver and bone marrow, whereas thrombocytes are destroyed in the spleen. The number of cells per cubic millimeter of blood. In case of male, the erythrocytes are 5 to 5.4 million. In case of female, it is 4 to 4.5 million. The leukocytes are 4000 to 8000 per cubic millimeter of blood. The thrombocytes are 2 lakh to 4 lakhs approximately in number. Then the lifespan. Erythrocytes, it is 120 days. For leukocytes, about 2 weeks, means 14 days. For thrombocytes, 3 to 5 days. Then shape. Erythrocyte is circular, biconcave, disc-like structure, means it is flat in the center and rounded in the periphery. Then the leukocytes are amoeboid, means irregular in shape. Thrombocytes, generally they are found to be oval or rounded or may be irregular because these are produced from the megakaryocytes. And these are the parts of the cytoplasm of the megakaryocytes. Then structure. Erythrocytes are microscopic, biconcave, circular, enucleated, associated with hemoglobin, the respiratory pigment. Leukocytes are large, rounded or irregular, may be granular or agranular. Thrombocytes are minute, enucleated, oval or rounded. Nucleus. In case of erythrocytes, at the time of formation, erythrocytes possess nucleus, but after maturation, they lack nucleus. In case of leukocytes, nucleus remains present, often quite large and lobed. In case of thrombocytes, nucleus is absent. They are non-nucleated because these are formed from the part of the cytoplasm of megakaryocytes. Then color. Erythrocytes are red in color due to presence of hemoglobin which contains iron. Leukocytes are colorless because of absence of any pigment. Thrombocytes are colorless, that also lacks any pigment. Size. Erythrocytes, they measure 7 micron in diameter Leukocytes varies from 7 to 15 micron in diameter. Thrombocytes vary from 1.5 to 3 microns in diameter. Then function. Erythrocytes help in transportation of respiratory gases, mostly oxygen. Leukocytes provide immunity to the body by producing antibodies, antitoxins and phagocytosis. Thrombocytes help in blood clotting. Classification of leukocytes. These are basically classified as granulocytes and agranulocytes. Granulocytes are the granular WBCs. The cytoplasm contains granules. These are of three types: eosinophils, basophils and neutrophils. Agranulocytes are known as agranular WBCs. The cytoplasm lacks any kind of granules. These are of two types: lymphocytes and monocytes. Let's see the comparative study of the WBCs after staining. Because WBCs are colorless, we can see under the microscope only after staining. This is the classification of granulocytes. Cytoproduction. Eosinophils are produced in the bone marrow. Basophils are produced in the bone marrow. Neutrophils are also produced in the bone marrow. The nucleus. Eosinophils contain two-lobed nucleus. Basophils contain indistinctly lobed nucleus, that is mostly three-lobed, whereas neutrophils contain 3 to 4 lobed nucleus. Cytoplasm. Cytoplasm of eosinophils contain large cytoplasmic granules. Cytoplasm of the basophils contain granules. Also, cytoplasm of the neutrophils contain granules. And what are these granules? These granules are the small sacs which contain enzymes. Those help in providing immunity. Then dye used for staining. Eosinophils can be stained in acidic dye. Example is eosin dye. Basophils can be stained in the basic dye. Example is methylene blue. Neutrophils can be stained in neutral dye. Then appearance after staining. Appearance after staining. The cytoplasmic granules of the eosinophils stain dark red. The cytoplasmic granules of the basophils stain blue-black, whereas the cytoplasmic granules of the neutrophils stain pink or purple-blue. Then functions. Eosinophils help in engulfing bacteria that secrete antitoxins, and also it is associated with allergy. Basophils release chemicals like histamine for inflammation, which dilates blood vessels. Neutrophils engulf bacteria, and the process is known as phagocytosis. Then agranulocytes. These are the agranular WBCs which lack any kind of granules in the cytoplasm. First, the size. Lymphocytes are known as the smallest of the leukocytes, and the monocytes are the largest of leukocytes. Nucleus. Lymphocytes possess single large nucleus, whereas monocytes possess single large nucleus. Then shape of nucleus. In case of lymphocytes, the nucleus is oval in shape. In case of monocytes, the nucleus is kidney shaped. Function. Lymphocytes produce antibodies, whereas monocytes ingest germs, means phagocytosis. Then cytoproduction. Lymphocytes are produced in the bone marrow and lymph glands like the spleen and tonsils, whereas monocytes are produced in the bone marrow. Special characteristics of leukocytes. First is amoeboid movement, means the movement that is performed by the protoplasmic projections produced by the WBCs. Protoplasmic projection is known as pseudopodia. Second, diapedesis. It is the ability of the WBC to pass through the capillary walls. Third, phagocytosis. It is the process of engulfment and digestion of foreign particles and bacteria by the WBC. Characteristics of erythrocytes. Mammalian erythrocytes are devoid of certain organelles like nucleus, mitochondria and endoplasmic reticulum. Loss of nucleus makes the erythrocytes biconcave, thus increasing their surface area volume ratio for absorbing more oxygen and makes them more efficient. Loss of mitochondria increases efficiency of the erythrocytes by making it anaerobic in respiration. All the oxygen absorbed by RBCs is transported and delivered to the tissues without any loss. Loss of endoplasmic reticulum makes the RBCs flexible for their smooth movement through the narrow capillaries.